Verse Hebrews 9:23. Therefore it was necessary for the earthly copies of the heavenly things to be cleansed with these, but the heavenly things themselves require far better sacrifices than these. God was not allowing into his heaven a sacrifice of a goat or a bull or even a spotless lamb from this earth. That wasn't going to make it. Therefore, it was necessity for the copies of the heavenly things to be cleansed with these. But the heavenly things themselves required far better sacrifices than these. Verse 24, for Christ did not enter into the holy place made with hands, a mere copy of the true one, but he entered into heaven himself. Well, when? I want to know when. CSI, guys. When? When did he do this? He entered into heaven itself, now to appear in the very presence of God on our behalf. When? 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 When did he do it? It wasn't during those 12 hours he was waiting. It was when he said to Mary, don't touch me yet. I have not ascended to my Father. Now, mind you, within 12 hours, he must have done it in between, because he shows up on the road to Emmaus and he tells them to hug him and hold him and stuff their hand up into his side and see that he's just flesh and bones. I want to know when this happened. When did you do that? When did you enter in the very presence of God on our behalf? Verse 25, nor did he enter into the heavenly sanctuary to offer himself again and again and again. I'm not doing it. I'm only doing it once. Just this once, as the high priest enters the holy place every year with the blood that is not his own. This time, it belonged to him. I'm coming, Jesus. Why on earth did he have to go home? So this is a New Living Translation, Hebrews 10, and I like how it says this. The old system under the law of Moses was only a shadow, a dim preview of the good things to come. Not of the good things themselves, but just a shadow of them. The sacrifices under the system were repeated again and again and again, year after year. But they were never able to provide perfect cleansing for those who came to worship. Just not enough. Under the old covenant, the priest stands and he ministers before the altar day after day, offering the same sacrifices again and again. Out in the second part of the foyer, he kills the bulls and the goats. Only once a year can he kill the spotless lamb. And then he goes into the Holy of Holies and he puts the blood, he sprinkles it right here on the mercy seat. And God forgives your sin. I'm in trouble if it's once a year. I need it every day of my life. So under the old covenant, the priest stands and ministers before the altar day after day, offering the same sacrifices again and again, which never take away sin. But our high priest, Jesus, offered himself to God as a single sacrifice for our sins, good for all time. Don't you love that? Good for all time. And then he sat down at the place of honor at God's right hand. He went, it's done. Whew. I love it.